Hi there, this is Chris, chap in the cap from Motolegends. Today I'd like to talk to you about a new protective riding shirt from our moule and frites eating Belgian friends at Richa. The shirt is called the Hamada shirt. In recent years, riding shirts seem to have become all the rage, and I suppose I have in mind shirts like the Richmond from Rokker. Now, obviously we would never recommend wearing a normal shirt on a motorbike, but the kind of shirts we're talking about here are properly protective shirts, the kind of shirts that become or come CE approved. They'll be made with either high-tech fibres or they'll have a Kevlar lining. They'll come fully armoured, so normally you will get armour in the elbows and the shoulders. There'll be a pocket for a back protector. We term them shirts, but in truth, what are they? Another way of looking at them is that they are just very lightweight summer-style motorcycle jackets. Here we have a new shirt from our friends from Belgium, from Richa. It's a shirt called the Hamada shirt. Now, like the Richmond shirt from Rokker, it comes in under EN 17092 as an A-rated shirt. But there's a huge difference in the price. So on the Rokker Richmond, by the time you've added armour, you're talking about £310. This shirt comes fully armoured as standard for £170. So you're buying similar levels of protection. This isn't quite half the price, but as you can see, there's a huge gulf in the price, and I think this is a bit of a bargain. In terms of the shirt itself, it's made from a cotton canvas material. Feels and looks a little bit like the kind of duck canvas that you might get on a pair of Dickies trousers. It's got interwoven into the material some Kevlar for extra strength. The shirt comes as standard with D30 in the elbows and in the shoulders. You don't get a back protector, has a pocket, it'll take a D30 back protector. But there is a difference in the shirt, in the Hamada shirt that you'll buy from Motolegends, because we've done an exclusive deal with Richa. Our shirt will come not with the standard D30 armour, but with D30's super thin Ghost armour. Now I've got to say that even before we put the Ghost in, this shirt was a comfortable shirt. You didn't really know that you were wearing a protective garment. It just wears like a fairly heavy duty, good quality, maybe heritage style shirt. But once you put the Ghost armour in, honestly, you do not know you're wearing armour at all. It transforms the experience. It is absolutely lovely to wear. So let me just go through some of the little features on the shirt. There aren't in truth a lot because it is just a shirt. You've got an adjuster around the hem. You've got a few or a couple of bits of reflective material on the elbows. You've got the two pockets up here, up top. What's a little bit disconcerting, I've been wearing this all day. As I'm wandering around, I keep trying to put my hands in my pockets, but obviously it doesn't have pockets, and the reason it doesn't have pockets is it's not a jacket, it's a shirt. Down the front here we have a YKK brass zip, and over that there is a placket. And the buttons are concealed, so obviously you're not going to ever scratch your tank. Now here I have perhaps my one criticism of the jacket, and it's a criticism that we've shared recently with a number of longer style jackets, and it's that the zip is too long. Now when you sit on a motorbike, you want the jacket to splay or the shirt to splay. If the zip is too long, that won't happen, and indeed on this shirt the zip is too long. It's down here. We want it up here. We want it about 4 or 5 inches higher. And the reason being that when you sit on the bike in this form, what's going to happen is it's going to put pressure on the zip, it's going to tighten, it's going to be a little bit unsightly and a little bit uncomfortable. I've got to say it's not as bad with this shirt as it might be with a jacket where you've maybe got a liner and you've got a thermal liner, you've got a waterproof liner. When it happens on a heavy duty jacket, it pushes it all up into your neck, it all becomes rather uncomfortable. It's not so bad with the shirt. What you'll end up doing is just rolling the shirt up a wee bit, but it's not the way it should be. We have actually spoken already to the top man at Richa. He acknowledges that it's an error, it's something that they should have spotted. They are going to change it on future production, but he thinks they're too late for this year's production. This year's range of shirts are already being made. So if you're going to buy this shirt in 2021, you've got to live with a slightly longer zip. It's not a major issue. It would just be better in our view if it had a shorter zip. There's one other observation I'd make, not a criticism, but something you need to know. If you're looking at this shirt, I think it comes up a little bit small. Now, I'm a 41-inch chest, maybe a 42-inch if I'm trying to impress someone, and I normally wear a garment. Sometimes I wear a small, sometimes I wear a medium. This is a large size, and it feels fairly snug. I could not fit a jumper underneath this. In truth, it's not the kind of garment, I suppose, that you're going to be wearing a jumper underneath because it's a summer riding garment. But I think that if you're going to order one, you need to err on the side of caution. If you're not sure whether you're an L or an XL, I'd go for the XL. Shirt comes in sand, which is this colour, and the dummy is wearing a black one. In fact, we're not going to do it in black, we're going to do it in sand and dark blue. We just preferred the dark blue, and they were so similar that we're not going to do all three. In every other respect, other than those minor criticisms that I've mentioned, we absolutely love this shirt. It's a super nice shirt to wear, but you just need to know what it is. And it's an around town shirt. It's a bacon sandwich shirt. It's a shirt that you put on if you're going to pick up the newspapers from the shops. If you're the kind of rider who won't leave home unless they're wearing an airbag vest, this shirt is not just for you. There's some great gear out there, super protective gear, but if you're going to be riding at 70, 80 miles an hour at the A3, this just isn't the shirt that you're going to be wearing. Yes, it's better than a normal shirt, but that's not what this is designed for. It is very much aimed at the urban rider. So as I've said, it is a shirt priced at £170. We think at that price it's a bit of a bargain, but when you throw in the extra ghost armour, let's say you bought this shirt elsewhere and then you wanted to put the ghost armour in, you'd be in for another 50 quid, so you'd be up at 220. So our shirt at 170 with ghost armour, we think it makes this the bargain of the century. We think it's a fantastic jacket. The only other thing that you might ever want is the back protector. The D30 back protector would be an extra £36, so you're still in at only just over £200. We think it's a great package. So if you want to look at more riding shirts or more gear from Richa, then visit the website motolegends.com. If you want to learn more about the Hamada in particular, then if you click on one of the links on screen, sometimes they're up there, sometimes down there, that will take you directly to a dedicated page on the website where you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail, you can check availability, and obviously if you want to buy one of the shirts, you can do that there and then. Now when you buy from us, we try to make the process simple, straightforward and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on any item of protective wear that you buy from us. We offer totally free returns, and what's more, we give you a full 12 months in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have the best price promise in the business. Now, John Lewis is rightly famed for its never knowingly undersold price promise. We go one stage better. If you can find anybody selling anything we sell at a price that is lower than ours, we will beat that retailer's price by a full 10%. If the retailer is in the EU and not in the UK, we will match their landed price. Now, there are a few terms and conditions to do with our price beat, nothing particularly onerous, but if you are going to price beat us, I suggest you visit the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. Now, in the future, if you want to receive email bulletins from us about new products, then if you go to the website, at the top of every page, there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there, within seconds you'll be in business. In future, you'll receive our email bulletins. If, however, you would prefer to get your information videographically, that is to say in this form, then we would be simply delighted if you want to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below. I'd like to finish off with a play for our little shop here at Motolegends. We are based about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station, and as I've said, it's a fairly small shop. It's got a small footprint, but it's attached to our warehouse where we have more than £2 million worth of gear arranged over 3 floors. Technically, that makes this the second largest motorcycle apparel shop in the UK. However, we think that we are much more than just the amount of stock we have here in the building. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. When you come and see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee, or we'll serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to sample one of Sean's mum's delicious motorcycle-shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.